What is up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in today. This video is not going to be long. Actually, it's going to be very short. But I thought with everything going on in the world, I thought this would be a good thing to share. This has been something that has been on my mind. I've been wanting to talk about it for a while now, because not only is it something that I still tend to struggle with, but it's something that has really helped me a lot in the last few years in like the financial side of my life. Okay, so, and maybe I'll make a video on this too, actually. So a couple weeks ago I think we did it in our 12-week challenge group. Anyway, we talked about the wellness wheel. Okay, so there's 8 different facets of wellness, and obviously one's physical, one's mental, one's emotional, one's spiritual, and then there's occupational. So physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, environmental, occupational, social, and financial is the last one. Okay, all the other ones are pretty self-explanatory, right? Like physical health, duh, right? Emotional health, obviously. Spiritual health, we could dive into that. Occupational health, that's like how well you like your job, does it fulfill you, all of that stuff, right? Environmental health is like, how does your environment, obviously, like, quality of water, quality of food, all that stuff, but also like, what kind of people are you allowing into your life that maybe you shouldn't, right? Are there toxic relationships you need to let go of, all that stuff. Environment, social, kind of the same thing, right? Are you getting yourself out? Are you having fun? Are you doing all those things? So financial, okay? So financial is actually an aspect of wellness, all right? Unfortunately and fortunately, right? Because it's just part of our daily lives. And I've been reading a lot of books about this lately. So a couple that I've read is You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. That one's really good. Like, I listened to it twice right in a row because I just wanted to listen to it. And then another one that's a little more out there, I would say, but I liked it, is it's called Happy Pocket Full of Money. And I am blanking on the author, but it's really good. And both of them are good. The badass one is really funny and she makes a lot of sense, and I love all of the books, but that one's really fun. But so coming around to the actual topic today, sorry about that, is abundance versus scarcity. And I wanted to talk about this because, one, it's helped me a lot. 2, is obviously the world's a little nuts right now, right? And so basically what I want to get to today is a few things that you can do to increase the feelings of abundance in your life that have helped me a ton, especially when feelings of scarcity tend to creep in. Now, feelings of scarcity would be like the feeling of lack, right? Like you're worried you're not going to be able to pay your bills. You're stressed that you're not working enough. You have a lot of anxiety around that you don't have enough. Okay, it's scarcity. Maybe you're hoarding your money and you're putting away in savings. Like, there's a lot of emotions around scarcity, okay? But if you have more of an abundance mindset, you willingly give people money. You don't stress about how much money you have in your bank account because money ebbs and it flows and it comes to you, right? And so, when just saying the difference between both, actually, it created a ton of, like, I could feel the energy shifting inside of me, okay? And so to be more on the abundance side of things, which I know most of the time I talk about like physical health and stuff like that, but I feel like everything goes together, okay? And so if you are more in an abundance mindset, you're happier, you're more joyful, you're not so stressed, like everything rolls into it, okay? And so I've noticed the things that help me the most get into an abundance mindset when scarcity thoughts creep in. One thing that I do is I write everything that I'm grateful for, okay? Or I gratitude journal. And if I do that consistently, I'm always in a state of gratitude, which in my opinion is a state of abundance because you're grateful for everything that you have. You don't feel like you're lacking. You have everything that you need. You have everything you want, all that stuff, okay? So gratitude journaling is one. The second one is like writing who you want to become as if it's already happened, okay? So like if you are a business owner like me, you write down like, I am a person that makes this much revenue every year. We have this many clients. We always have everything that we need. My employees are paid well. Like whatever you want to write it about, write as if it's already happened. Okay, so that's number 2. So a lot of it is journaling, I've found. Okay, and then ultimately, everyone needs to realize that both of these things, abundance and scarcity, is pure perspective. When Shane and I were dating, we were engaged, okay, but we weren't married yet. But we had combined our bank accounts. Like because we were almost married, right? And I had a job as a personal trainer at the time, okay? And literally in the same day, I had looked at my bank account like 20 minutes prior to this conversation with him, and I had $85 in my bank account. And I was like, yeah, $85. I still have $85 and I get paid tomorrow. Okay. Well, Shane calls me and he goes, Kayla, do you know that you only have $85 in your bank account? And it was hilarious to me because in my mind, I still had so much money. I still had $85, right? And in his mind, he was like, holy crap, girl, you only have $85. And so perspective is everything. So that's another thing, is like, if you are stressed, sometimes you need to put it into perspective. And I think that's where gratitude comes in, and like looking back at how far you've come. Like there's things that you can do to put it into perspective, right? But recognize that it's all about perception of what's happening, okay? So like, for instance, oil prices are rising, right? Gas prices suck. We're all stressed about that. But if you are a really good friend of mine, you are ecstatic because she trades a stock that is an oil stock. And so she's making buku bucks because she's decided to like use the situation to her advantage. Do you know what I mean? So like, try and figure out ways to change your perspective, okay? Gas prices are rising. What could you do? Oh, well, let's walk more. Let's bike more. Let's do this. What could we do? How could we save money? Like, there's ways to stay in an abundance mindset and change what you're doing to fit what you need without it stressing you out. Does that make sense? Because I know like scarcity, if you're stuck in that state, it's hard to make anything move. Like it's hard to be productive at all. Like it's just, you get stuck in it. Okay. And so those are just some quick little easy tips to get out of it. All right. Journal, gratitude journal. Write from where you want to be as if it's present tense. It brings a different energy into your daily life. Okay. So if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to save money, you're trying to buy this house, like whatever it is that you're working towards, write from the state of being that you will be in when it's accomplished, but write it today. And then you're into that energy, right? So that's number 2. And then number 3 is, as a reality check, just recognize that it's all about perception and how you're currently perceiving what's going on. And see if you can choose to perceive it a different way, okay? And make an active decision to change how you're perceiving the situation. Does that make sense? So quick and easy. Hopefully this is valuable, and I hope you have a good day.